Cops catch man after dumping chopped up body into a river. We got another EW Bodycam video. Let's like the video. If you enjoyed the reaction video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps support the channel.
The foot.
Your granddaughter did?
Yeah, that is real, right?
Looks to be that way.
A teenager's walk near the water turns into a nightmare when she discovers dismembered human remains. Within days, detectives are led away from the river and straight to a house of horror.
What's the philosophy behind that? Like, you commit a crime, or not even crime, you commit a murder, right? Out of all the places you can put a body, you can, you know what I'm saying, dismember it, you could scatter it. Gang, why are we taking the easy way out and just dumping the shit in the water? Like, I just don't see, like, do people not know that things they always rise to the surface eventually? You know what I'm saying? Eventually, whatever remains you put in the ocean, they're going to come up, unless like a heavy ass car or something. But no, like, you always see with people in their like dead bodies and stuff, like they don't disregard the remains. And I'm not trying to give them advice, but it's just like that's always stupid to me. If you're gonna do something as stupid as murdering somebody and then trying to hide the evidence, you would think that you would want to do so to the point that you get away with the murder, right?
All I remember is hanging in the water.
The following footage has never been seen before. On September 18, 2024, officers in Bay City, Michigan are dispatched to a local boat launch after receiving a report of human remains discovered in the water. They arrive to find a man and his granddaughter who tell a disturbing tale.
Well, she just came to the house. She said she found a foot. And
Your granddaughter did?
Yeah. And
okay.
she said, will you go back over there with me? I said, yeah. I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
I've always wondered like this happens. I hope we don't have too often.
What body part did you see first?
That one.
The foot?
Yep. And
okay.
Then she did a walkthrough, and that's when she found the hand.
Oh, so it was just like literally multiple body parts just coming up on the dock or whatever. That's like I couldn't even, my brain couldn't take me there. Just one day I'm scrolling on a pier or some shit, and then I'm just seeing human remains. I don't even think my brain would be like, yo, that's a hand. Like, I wouldn't look at it that hard. Maybe I'm just not like too attentive to that stuff, but it's just like, imagine you just see like a real hand floating in the water. I'd be scared.
That is real, right?
Looks to be that way. Look at the tissue.
I mean, how in the hell does that happen?
It cuts it off.
Where's the hand at? Can you point to where it says on the other side of the dock or what?
No, it's right here in between all the trees.
The officer follows the teen's directions and discovers a severed left arm floating palm up in the water. According to police records, both limbs appear to have been cleanly severed, one leg at the lower calf and one arm near the bicep. In a later report, one officer describes what appears to be a saw blade or chop mark on the—
So the person who chopped the body up didn't even like put it in a bag? Like, how do you get the remains in the water? Like, are you holding everything? Like, you're holding limbs like in your arms, and then you're just walking to the thing and just dumping it? Like, that seems like a lot of work. That seems real nasty too. Like, imagine all the blood, the gore, the dismembered limbs and shit like that. Like, no, like, I thought people, like, if you're putting bodies in water, you know what I'm saying, or you dumping bodies anywhere, like most people, they do it in like a suitcase or a plastic bag or something like that. I've never heard of nobody just hand by hand dumping body parts into water. Like, that's
bone.
That's a
Is
little
this the only
weird.
other one you've seen?
Yes, it only saw.
Yeah, this is legit.
The scene is secured and officers conduct a thorough search of the shoreline. As they make their way along the edge of the water, they make more gruesome discoveries. Another partial arm and leg, also appearing to be cut with a sharp object. However, the rest of the body is nowhere to be found, prompting a larger search that continues the following morning. While nothing else of note is discovered in the water, officers receive another concerning call.
So, what brought you out here today?
That man. We were just out looking for his car. I went back to grab her because we were going to go over to my other brother's house. Mm-hmm. He called, said he found the car.
The same day the remains in the river were discovered, family members of 41-year-old Justy Stillwell reported him missing. His loved ones had not heard from him in days, and now his missing Jeep had turned up abandoned in a parking lot less than 1 mile from where the body parts were found.
So do you have any idea how long this vehicle's been out here for?
No idea at all. All I know is
from my knowledge, when we were in his house yesterday, we were looking at the calendar, and the last he X'd off every day. He didn't X off Saturday. And I don't think maybe even Friday, and his trash wasn't put out. So then we're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, see, you can't get away with certain shit with people that live in HOAs anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like if you live in an area where you got a routine and your community knows that, okay, this nigga puts his trash out by this time, this nigga closes his garage at this time, this nigga fucking his patio light goes out at X amount of time. You like, these people are some of the people that catch on quick. This is why it's really good to have nosy neighbors. You know what I'm saying? It's good to live around nosy people sometimes, even though you may hate it. But gang, if something was to happen to you, if somebody was to go missing, if somebody was to just run up in your shit one day, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you can talk to. Like, you know what I'm saying? They watch the whole thing go down. They Ring cameras watch the whole thing go down. But like, damn.
But I'm a 41-year-old male, you know, sometimes they can just decide to, but it wasn't like him.
Has he mentioned anything about talking to anyone new or out of the ordinary? Because
I didn't talk to him that much. The last time I seen him was my dad's funeral.
According to his brothers, Justy is a man of habit who doesn't have any enemies, making his sudden disappearance all the more concerning. Although no one has officially connected Justy to the remains, everyone at the scene knows what had been found the night before.
Yeah, she's all worked up with everything that's going on the other side of the river, too. That's plastered all over Facebook. I know you're not going to give me any information, but I got a pretty damn good idea.
It's not complete what we found.
Right.
You know, but you know, as an officer, I look at situations, and coincidences sometimes
don't make sense. I did yesterday. I made Darty put it in my head. It is what it is. This is so out of character. Like,
keep the hope.
40-some years and never doing anything like this.
According to police records, the remains are identified through fingerprints as Justy Stillwell. Detectives turn to Justy's digital life, and a breakthrough comes from a young man who had been chatting with him on Grindr the day he disappeared.
See, and it's these apps. You know what I'm saying? I think Grindr is the gay app, right? If I, because I think Gideon be catching his predators on that shit. You gotta stay off these online dating apps, bro. I'm telling you, because you don't know who you're meeting. You don't know who you're interacting with. You don't know who you're communicating with. You sharing your personal information. You building rapport with these people. You giving them an insight on how you live your life in the day to day, just so that it say there's somebody like a home intruder, you know what I'm saying, or a person who robs you. You're literally just giving them the blueprint on when am I most vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, even if you are on these apps, like, stop sharing so much. You know what I'm saying? Like just don't, because these are people that you don't know. These are people that you didn't grow up with. You don't share fucking private information with people you met over the internet, gang. Like, I just, like, I don't care how locked in you are. Like, you gotta go through some shit with somebody to really build that bond. You don't just build that bond by saying, hey, I live at this house, be here at 8 o'clock. Like, what?
The young man wanted to meet up, but he tells investigators that Justy was walking to a friend's house and said he couldn't. Doing some detective work of his own, he reached out to the friend online. The friend responded, sent back a selfie, and with that photo, investigators identified him as 40-year-old Robert Tweedley. On September 25th, he's taken to the law enforcement center, where investigators sit him down for an interview.
So what is your understanding for why we're here to talk to you today?
I don't know exactly what happened. I'm going through a lot of sorry about my language.
It's okay.
A few months ago, I called.
Oh, you're going through a lot of shit. You. Meanwhile, Buddy, just, his life is over and his body's just floating over different parts of the fucking river. But you're going through a lot of shit. Okay.
Community mental health to admit myself for wanting to commit and hurting others, and nobody would listen. Nobody would give me the help that I needed. I got drunk one night, and somebody was a couple months ago. Somebody offered me meth. Well, I got kind of hooked on it. I don't remember much. I just remember getting high and drunk, and that's it. And I saw on the news what was happening. I put 2 and 2 together. So,
As far as what?
his name is Justin.
Despite what he claims, the investigators have gathered more incriminating evidence, which they'll confront him with later. But for now, they tell.
But they said that they were friends though. So like it's not like he just, you know what I'm saying, became this meth addict and this drunken guy who's taking his however he feel, anger, whatever, sadness, resentment, whatever, taking these emotions out on random people that he just comes across on the street. No, nigga, you attacked your friend. At least that's what they said. He was visiting his friend. Is this the friend in question?
Robert the brutality of his actions could make people see him as something far worse, unless he explains what happened.
The FBI is wanted to get involved in this because of what happened. They've thrown out things like serial killer and stuff like that, and I don't think that's what happened here. I think that this is something that got out of hand, some sort of domestic situation. I know he can be a persistent guy. Only you can fill in the details.
This is a grown-ass man. This is a grown-ass man who's in the interrogation room for potentially murdering somebody and dumping their remains in a river. You handing this grown-ass man a tissue, gang. Let's log in.
You may not remember everything, but you remember some of it.
I blacked out for a few hours. He actually came over just to talk and help me through communication, you know, have somebody to talk to.
Okay.
I've only known him for a couple months or so. All I remember is cleaning it up.
Cleaning what up?
The blood.
The sergeants conducting the interview aren't convinced that Robert doesn't remember killing Justy, but the more they let him talk, the more he seems to recall.
How did you kill him?
I'm trying to think how I did it. I pushed him down the stairs.
Did you push him down the stairs?
I think I did, yeah. I pushed him down because he was getting out.
Because he was getting out?
Yeah.
Like leaving the house, you mean?
Yeah.
How did you kill him? When you say you pushed him down the stairs, did that kill him or did something else kill him?
I think he would have been dead, but I think I choked him. I think I choked him.
So when you pushed him down the stairs, was he hurt from that?
Yeah, he was barely breathing.
How did you choke him?
Got on top of him, strangled him.
With a rope or
with my hands?
One hand or two hands?
Oh.
Do you remember how that felt?
I couldn't stop. That was the thing. If I wasn't so I would have called 911.
And it's like in a lot of these interrogation videos, you see that some people, like, this is how you're going to play it. Like, this is how some people choose to play it. Either they play it as if I did nothing, I don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to lie to the grave even though the evidence is fucking stacked a mile high against me. I'm not going to admit to anything. You're going to have to prove it in court, and then when they prove it, they're going to fucking lock me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to say anything within these white walls. Damn. But then you got the other people like this guy who, you know what I'm saying, he started off the interrogation saying, like he laid the foundation, like, oh, I'm not normal, like I'm not okay, like I've been telling people for months and that I needed help, that I was trying to commit, you know what I'm saying, or I was borderline ready to hurt other people, you know what I'm saying, trying to create this like a feel bad for me, like before I admit to what I did, I'm not an awful person. I want you to feel bad for me because I wasn't in a good mental state. I wasn't in a good emotional state. Nigga, you are a murderer. You are a murderer. Point blank, period. And it's just like, if I wasn't so messed up, I would have called 911, gang. Like at that point, you're not calling 911 because you're going to jail regardless. You know you're going to jail regardless. Your best bet was trying to clean up everything and get away with it, but your dumbass could, like, all right, whatever. But it's just like, I just hate how people try to, you know what I'm saying, people in these situations try to play for sympathy, you know what I'm saying? They try to make a pitch for sympathy, like sympathize with me, like understand that I didn't do this with a clear head or a clear mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, you did. And then you want to mask your true desires of what you wanted to do with drugs, the fact that you did meth, The fact that you are a drunk. There are plenty of drunk people in the world who get drunk every fucking day, and when they get drunk, their first instinct is to not let me murder somebody who's here to help me. You know what I'm saying? Their first instinct is not let me murder somebody who's here to talk to me. No. There are people that do meth and they instantly just like, you know what I'm saying? They're not murderers. Now, are they, you know what I'm saying, willing to give up everything in their life just to pursue more meth? Like, yes, though, like meth addicts, yes, real meth addicts, they don't just spark up some meth or however you consume it and instantly just start turning into fucking the Terrifier, trying to kill people, trying to take their anger out on people, trying to lash out at others. No, that's not how that works. Like, I genuinely don't like when people just try to get sympathy for shit knowing that they did something so bad. And I'm not even trying to judge them, but it's just like, take your shit on the chin, own up to it, be a man. You did it, you know what I'm saying? Now live with your actions.
By Robert's account, with Justy deceased at the bottom of the stairs, he was faced with the issue of getting him out of the house. But Robert explains Justy's body was too heavy, so he did the unthinkable.
I chopped him up, so I couldn't get him out of the basement.
What did you use to chop him up?
Probably an axe.
Probably, or is that what you used?
That's what I used.
Robert says he walked to Justy's home, took his Jeep, and drove it to Walmart where he used cash from Justy's wallet to purchase the axe. Afterwards, he used the Jeep during the disposal of the remains. He admits to dumping his arms and legs into the river, but placed the remainder of his body in a nearby field.
I did. Me too.
I believe that. You don't know what led up to this, though?
Like mental health and to the state of Michigan.
Mental health shit, bro. It's always like, I believe in mental health. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, you're like, checking in on your mental health is important. But at the same time, if you have the emotional awareness to know that your mental health is fucked up and you're not in a place that, you know what I'm saying, mentally is like you're good enough to be in society, to be around people without harming yourself or harming other people, again, you need to get help, and you didn't do your best to get help. I guarantee you, if you go to some hospital, go to some fucking police station, go to some clinic, go to somewhere and say, mentally, I am fucked up. I'm not a good person to be around. I'm thinking about harming myself. I'm thinking about harming somebody else. I need help. These niggas would get you some help. I guarantee somebody would get you some type of help. A lot of people think, right, if they're going through something, and I'm guilty of this too. A lot of people think just because I'm going through something and my mental health is fucked up, let me lock myself somewhere. Let me lock myself in a room. Let me stay in the house. Let me not go outside. Let me ignore the outside world and just stay in the confined fucking walls of my home. In reality, that's not fixing anything. That's making it worse. You got to have some sort of relief, some sort of, you know what I'm saying, some sort of getting that shit out your system. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let thoughts build up, because thoughts build up, they build up, and that's all negative energy going in and out of your brain to the point where you get so bad that you can't return. You feel like you can't return. And then you out here drinking and doing meth and trying substances, fucking avoiding the real hard work and acknowledging your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't help me. I called and I begged for help. They wouldn't help me.
We need to start setting some things right. Obviously, like I told you, we have his arms and legs, but I would like to get the rest of his body and his head so that we can give him a proper burial for his family. Will you please help me with that today? That'll go a long way to show that you are
I'll do
sorry.
whatever it takes, because I'm not a monster and I'm not a killer. I wanted to myself, not anybody else.
I believe that.
After disposing of Justy's remains, Robert spent time cleaning up any evidence of his sinister actions, even posting about his cleaning spree on social media. In a chilling Facebook post made the day after Justy was killed, Robert wrote, "I'm so tired I can't sleep at night. I cleaned my house today. I got back on a cleaning kick. Just wish I had the right cleaning supplies, LOL, but hoping to get some sleep tonight. I have a 10-hour shift."
But it's see, like, this is why, like, I look at this shit with a straight face. This nigga's crying, I feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga say I'm not a monster. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas would do some shit like this and think they're covering their tracks by going on Facebook and making a post. Like, to me, it's just like, if I was to ever get out of my body and do something this bad, this terrible, gang, Facebook is not on the fucking front of my mind. It's not on the front of my mind. I'm not thinking about no social medias. I'm thinking about how I potentially just ended a life and I fucking ruined mine. So it's just like these crocodile tears, these I'm not a monsters, these fucking, you know what I'm saying? You can save all that shit because like a person who's, I'm saying, I feel as though understands the situation and the gravity of the situation is going to see past that. You're not sad because you did this. You're sad because you got caught. Like that's why you're sad. That's why you're upset.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
How did you guys know it was me?
A lot of really good police work. A lot of really good detectives.
That's a dumbass question. What do you mean, how did we know it was you? Nigga, you like this, see, and this is why I think nobody should be a murderer, right? Let me preface saying that now. Nobody should be a murderer. But at the same time, if you're going to be a murderer, please do not be a retarded murderer. You know what I'm saying? This nigga can't scatter a body properly. He can't fucking get rid of evidence properly. He can't fucking, I'm saying, the nigga didn't even fucking attempt to leave. You didn't even attempt to leave. The same place that you murdered a guy, you stayed at and made a Facebook post saying that you cleaned your house and shit. Like, you didn't even make an attempt to fucking go to Mexico. Every step. What's that show on how to get away with murder, gang? You did none of it. You did none of it. What do you mean, how did we find you? We found you because you're a fucking idiot.
Put it together.
Towards the end of the interview, investigators ask if he'll lead them to the rest of Justy's remains. Robert agrees and guides them to a nearby field.
Going the right direction.
Also, did you drive through here? How far back?
Not that far. I think there's
the fact that this nigga is not in handcuffs is baffling me. You know what I'm saying? This is I'm not even one of those people with the whole the white privilege and all that shit, but this is insanity. This nigga clearly confessed to murder. I don't give a fuck what state, what mental state y'all think he's in. Exactly. This is actually perfect. This nigga's not in a clear, coherent mental state to be fucking walking around without handcuffs. He's not. Why is this like you can show us what the body is with with your hands tied behind your back? I don't understand why this he's so willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how he has the freedom to point his finger like this when it's niggas who get pulled over for fucking having like a ounce of weed on them and them niggas instantly get handcuffs with no other questions asked. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That the body's okay. There's a hole in the head. This way? The collar gets fence right here. They're going all the way.
Is he on that side of the fence?
Literally that hole in the fence.
Cadaver dogs assist in the search, and investigators recover Justy's pelvis, upper legs, torso, and head. Meanwhile, Robert's home is searched, and investigators find multiple items used in the crime that Robert admits trying to burn in a fire pit. In the basement, they find apparent blood and marks in the concrete consistent with an axe blade. Robert is permitted to write an apology letter to Justy's family, which reads in part, "If I could take it all back, I would, and trade places with Justy. I pray to God that his soul is at rest, and I pray to God for you, his mother, and family can move on, and remember Justy for who he was, a kind, loving man who only wanted to help a friend in need." Robert was arrested and held on a $1 million bond. He now faces 2 charges, homicide, open murder, and dead bodies, disinterment, and mutilation. His trial is scheduled for 2026. Watch our full videos.
So it should be about that time because we are currently in 2026. So, well, I'm saying every dog has his day. I wish peace on all of them. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed the reaction video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, comment. Let me know what you think. We out of here.